Sure. It's birthday. So we'll sing a very quick bhajan. We'll sing and try to immerse ourselves in the activities of Krishna. And then we'll discuss a little bit on Srimad Bhagavatam. And after that, we will sing Damodarashtakam. So that's our principal goal today, that we all come and worship Damodara. He's here along with Yashoda Mata. And we all will get to offer ghee lamp to Damodara. And then we will take prasadam, 7:45-ish. Hope to finish everything before 9:30. It's anyway Friday evening. So if it becomes little late, I think it's okay. Yeah. So we have the lyrics here. It's a very simple bhajan, just 4 lines. If you can capture it from what we're saying, you don't need to look at the screen. If you can't capture it, then look at the screen. The whole idea is to sing from the heart. This is not a big boss show. So don't worry about who is going to judge your performance. Krishna is only interested in your heart and nothing else. We can start with a story perhaps. When Krishna went as a mediator on behalf of Pandavas to go and ask for even just 5 villages from Duryodhana. Duryodhana had arranged for best and the biggest palaces in Hastinapura for Krishna to be received. It was not the palace of Duryodhana. Every one of those 100 and others, they all had their own palaces. Palace of Dushasana was the best and the biggest, most state-of-the-art. They had arranged that for Krishna to be received. And the first day of arrival, of course, there was no meeting as such. And after all the formalities, they told, please, Krishna, come. We have arranged everything for you. And Krishna didn't even turn back. He just went to Vidura's house. Vidura was living in a hut. And when Krishna went, Vidura was not there in his house. And his wife was so excited looking at Krishna that she brought bananas to offer to Krishna. In the excitement, she used to peel the banana, throw the banana and give the banana peel, and Krishna ate it. Right. So he rejected all the biggest facility in Hastinapura to come and accept banana peel from Vidura's wife. The reason I'm telling this story is because most of the time we think that I can sing only if I have I'm like S. Janaki or S.P. Balasubramaniam or this. But it's good if you have that kind of voice, but if you don't have it, it's okay, no problem. Yeah. It's a good reminder that all of our phone can mean silent. So we focus fully on Krishna. Yeah. And we start singing.
I hope my phone doesn't ring, it's over there.
You can take your phone back. Okay. So we start. Shall we? It's here. Okay? Please close your eyes. Just before we begin, let us start breathing a bit deeper so that our minds can become a little more equipoised. Perhaps it is spaced out right now, thinking about yesterday, tomorrow, day after, next week, last week, family, everything. Let us come to a grounded experience in our own mind. Please breathe deep, as deeply as you can. And tell to your mind that next 1 hour you want to focus. So you need a bit of cooperation from your mind. And we sing. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari hear a lot of shy voices. Please don't feel shy. It's okay. Let's give one more shot. All of us together. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vrja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vrja Janaranjana Please repeat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namani Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dejataya Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrashe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pangur Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasva Padam Bhojau Radha Madana Mohanam Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasthao Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Deva Preshthalibihi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarambhi Vamshi Vataturastitaha Karshan Venu Svanayir Gopir Gopinataha Shri Estunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How many of us know about Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam, not Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. You've heard of Srimad Bhagavatam, you know it, anything about it at all. I will not ask, you can just tell yes or no. It's a binary question. You know? You don't know. Anybody knows?
Little bit.
Little bit. Yeah. Okay, good. Because I already said I won't ask about it. I won't ask. Yeah. So Srimad Bhagavatam is a literature which came into existence when Parikshit, we all know Parikshit? Yeah. Who is it? Huh? Huh? No.
He's the king.
The king, yeah, who is it? He's not last.
The king. I mean, there was a story about Takshak and.
Yes, yeah, what is the story?
Where the Bhagavad started.
Yes, yes, what is the story?
The story was that when Bhagavad Gita was in this palace,
Yeah.
then one snake came.
No,
Taksha.
but that's not the story.
Oh, sorry. There was a that was.
Yeah, no, it is a story, but
Yeah,
this is not
that's
how
the
it
snake.
is.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No.
Kali
No.
came because of that.
Kali came because of that. Very good. Because of what?
Because of that snake.
No, not because of the snake. Definitely not. Parikshit is the son of Abhimanyu. Yeah.
Arjun's son is Abhimanyu.
Arjun's son is Abhimanyu. Yes. Who is the father of Abhimanyu then? Arjun. Who is the mother?
Krishna's
Sister. Who is Subhadra. Very good. Who is the mother of Parikshit? Abhimanyu's wife, Uttara. Very good. So when Abhimanyu died in the battlefield, Uttara was already carrying. And at the end of the battle, Ashwathama was so envious that he wanted to even kill the embryo in the womb of Uttara. So he released the Brahmastra. You have to sit quietly, okay? You can't think anyways, but you can think, yeah? So, no moving. Yeah. Good? Yes. I think you need to take Bhumi away soon. So, yeah. That's my daughter. Not there yet. Anybody else want to go up? You can go. Okay? All the kids. No problem. So, where were we? Uttara is carrying Ashwathama, released the Brahmastra to kill the embryo, not the mother. Yeah? Only the embryo. The moment there was an extreme heat generated in Uttara's womb, she realized that she's being attacked now. So she just ran for Krishna's shelter. And the moment Krishna understood, yes, I need to protect this last remaining seed of the whole Kuru dynasty, Krishna entered the womb of Uttara with Chakra and Gada both. Yeah. And he started circumambulating the womb. And he destroyed the Brahmastra. So the baby in the embryo saw that there was someone who came to protect me. The modern science thinks that consciousness develops somewhere in third month of pregnancy. That's not Vedic version. Our version is that, Hare Krishna. You should come inside, find a place, on the sofa maybe. Our version is that as soon as the conception happens, there is consciousness. Yeah. That's our version. So the baby was able to understand that somebody is there who is protecting me. And when he was born, he came out of his mother's womb. His name was given as Vishnu Rata. What was the name? Vishnu Rata means someone who was protected by Vishnu. Because everybody understood that this person, this boy is about to get killed, but then Krishna has saved. So the name became Vishnu Rata. But then the boy exhibited a very peculiar behavior that he just kept examining everyone. Oh, is this the person? Is this the person? Is this the person? I have seen somebody who came and protected me. So the name became Parikshit, one who keeps doing pariksha. Yeah. He just kept examining, who is this? Is this the same person? So his name became Parikshit. And eventually, after 36 years of ruling, Yudhishthira sent Arjuna to go and talk with Krishna to convince him somehow to stay back. Because at the end of the battle, Gandhari had cursed. What was the curse?
Krishna will die.
Krishna will not die.
His dynasty, yeah.
His whole dynasty will be destroyed. Yeah. The entire Yadava Kula will get destroyed. So Yudhishthira sent a message with Arjuna that there is no need for Krishna to accept this curse and he can just let it go and then he can just continue to be here in this Bhauma Leela. He's an avatar, right? Avatarati iti avataraha. Someone who descends is an avatar. So, by the time Arjuna reached from Hastinapura to Dwarka, Krishna had already wrapped up the Leela. It was already done. And Krishna had left a message through his most confidential friend, Uddhava, for Arjuna. That Arjuna should take all the wealth and all the principal queens of Dwarka back to Hastinapura and give them protection. So Arjuna stayed in Dwarka for a while. He was told that there will be a huge flood, empty it and then protect everybody. So Arjuna just took everybody and then he was going back to Hastinapura. And that time some forest dwellers attacked Arjuna. And Arjuna was always proud of his Gandiva, Arjuna's bow. It started again now. My 5G is also working. I don't know. It's showing 5G, but it's not working. Sorry. We are doing this all around Netherlands and then I am live streaming. Yeah.
There are 200?
No, we are somewhere around 170, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 160. We wanted to do 250 programs in the month of Kartik. Anyway, where were we? Arjuna pulled his Gandiva. What happened? Arrow fell right in front of his legs. He couldn't even really pull to shoot like a child. A child could have shot better. Here is Arjuna, who is the most qualified archer of that time in the entire creation. The moment that happened, Arjuna realized that Krishna has left, and along with that, all my abilities have also gone. He couldn't really save. He couldn't save the wealth, couldn't save the wives. They just looted everything. Arjuna had to go back empty-handed. The moment he went back to Hastinapura, he told Yudhishthira that our time is up. We need to leave. Time up. Until now, we were able to rule. Until now, we were able to perform superhuman activities. Arjuna was so qualified that sometime even Devatas used to come and ask for his help. Please come inside. Don't stand. You'll be standing for quite some time otherwise. Come in.
Still people are coming, so I need to open the door.
Okay, one person can be there then. Yeah, just come inside. Find your place. So, once Arjuna was called for help from Indra, because Indra was being troubled by a group of asuras by name Nivata Kavachas. And Arjuna single-handedly killed everyone. The entire race of Nivata Kavachas. One person. He killed them all. And here the same person couldn't even shoot one arrow. So he goes to Yudhishthira and tells, wrap up. Done. So they put Parikshit as the king and they all just left. They were not attached. Even though they were the emperors, Hastinapura was the capital of the whole earth. And even some of the higher planes of existence, they were under the rule of Hastinapura. It was not like today wherein leaders are usually like max 50% of the population like them. People are elected based on voting. It was not like this. People were wanting to be under Yudhishthira. Even some higher planetary system people wanted to be under Yudhishthira's rule. Kids? Yeah. You want to go up? No? Okay, good. You both want to sit here, right? Very good. What's your name?
Tanisha.
Tanisha. And yours?
Shanti.
Very good. Thank you. And they just left. Can you imagine the amount of detachment one could have, that you just leave? Even after being such, not just a small size king, emperor of the whole earth, they just left. And Parikshit became the emperor. And Parikshit established in his entire kingdom, because Kali was supposed to come. Kali Yuga was very close. It was just about to start. It is like sun is about to set, you already get to know, right? Like it's at the time of sunset. Nowadays it happens really soon, but but you get to know it's about to set. So Parikshit already was feeling that okay, it's going to start soon. And one day Parikshit actually happened to just come across the Kali personified, and this guy was beating cow. And there was a bull also along with the cow. And the bull was only having one leg. The bull was standing on one leg. And this guy Kali was beating the cow. So the bull was Dharma personified. And it was standing on one leg. Because as Kali Yuga comes, there is only one leg of Dharma which is remaining. So Dharma has 4 legs. The first teaching of today. Yeah. Whenever the scriptures talk about how to decide things, they always talk about Dharma. We never discuss about good or bad, right? Because good and bad are relative subject matters. Something which is good for me may not be good for you. But Dharma is very clearly defined, and Dharma is very clearly understood, and Dharma is very clearly followed. So it has 4 dimensions, not just one, 4 dimensions. The first dimension is Satya. What is that? Satya. Satya is not truth. It comes from the dhatu, Sata. Sata means eternal. Sata, yeah. That which is eternally valid is Satya. We all speak relative truths. Right? So there is relative truth, but Satya is not relative truth. Satya is eternally valid statement. That's Satya. Okay? Second dimension is Daya. What is Daya? Compassion. It's not just compassion though. Daya means you look at everybody like yourself. You value everyone like yourself. Yeah. Third is Shaucha, which is cleanliness.
Yeah.
But it's not just taking shower. This is the cleanliness of heart. Our heart is filled with Kama, Krodha, Bhaya, Mada, Matsara, Moha. Right? 6, Arishad Varga. Cleaning that is Shaucha. The fourth one, any guess? Is Tapa. Tapa is not just austerity. Tapa is that activity which connects you with the Supreme Truth. Yeah? Anything which you do as an extra activity controlling your mind, having a direction, spiritual direction, not just material direction, is not just taking a vrat, keeping fast so that I can become rich. No. Yeah. So anyway, you get the point. So 4 dimensions. Yeah. You understood the meanings of it, right? And the only thing which was remaining was Satya. All other legs were already cut off. And Parikshit wanted to kill Kali straight away. He's like, okay, if I just kill him, everything will be fine. But then Kali right away surrendered to Parikshit and said, I am also one of your praja. Please give me protection. Give me some place where I can go and stay. And Parikshit said, no problem. Wherever there is adharma, go and stay there. So wherever people are not following the 4 principles of dharma, go and be there. And he personally went to every single nook and corner of the whole earth to establish dharma in every single place. And made sure there is no place where there is adharma going on. And adharma is the opposite of dharma. Yeah. And these activities are killing animals, right? Gross, opposite of daya. Right? Gambling, yeah. Having physical relationships which are not really bound by dharma, yeah. And then intoxicating oneself. And Parikshit established in the entire earth, there is no place where there is people who are eating meat or playing gambling or intoxicating themselves. Right? Entire earth, no place. So Kali comes back and tells, what is this? I don't have any place. You can't do like this. Give me one more place. So Parikshit gave wealth. Wherever there is a lot of wealth, go and be there. And right away Kali found a lot of places. Wealth is accumulated and not really distributed. Yeah. Eventually, Parikshit was once he was in his excursion and then somehow became aloof from his group. He became just by himself. And he was really thirsty, really hungry, really tired. And somehow, by the will of Providence, he happened to come in the ashram of a great sage by name Shamika. What was the name? And Shamik Rishi was in his dhyana. He was like so much immersed in dhyana magna, totally lost. He didn't have any external consciousness whatsoever. He didn't even realize that Parikshit walked in. And Parikshit is really hungry, really thirsty, really tired, and nobody received him. No one gave him any one place to sit or to drink water. He was so frustrated. So he was walking away. He takes his arrow and just with a dead snake, he threw it towards the sage who is sitting. And it went and fell on the neck of the sage. And some of other people who saw this went and complained this with the son of the Rishi. The name of the Rishi was Shamika. The son's name was Shrungi. What is the name? Shrungi. And Shringi, as soon as he heard that Parikshit did this, he started cursing Parikshit that this king has become like a dog. Doesn't even understand how to live. He doesn't know how to respect Brahmanas. And cursing him. He took his kamandalu and put the water, gave a tarpana right away. And cursing this king, in 7 days, he will die by the bite of the most deadliest of snakes in the entire creation, Takshaka. Right? Then gave this curse. And eventually Shamik Rishi came out of his dhyana and understood, my God, my son did this sort of horrible act. It was so sad. Because it's because of Rajarshis like Parikshit, Shamik Rishi was able to sit down and perform his tapasya. Of course, it was his responsibility to make sure that the great king like Parikshit is treated well, but it didn't happen. It was really sad. He sends a messenger to go and tell Parikshit, please prepare yourself. You have 7 days. Yeah. And Parikshit on his way back, he's thinking, I really offended a Brahmana today. I should not have done this. This is not befitting to my whole lineage. I'm coming from such a great lineage. I have connection with Krishna. Krishna, we respect. One of the verses in which we tell to Krishna is Namo Brahmane Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Krishna always protects cows and Brahmanas. Parikshit is like, this is not befitting. For a grandson of Arjuna, son of Abhimanyu, this is not the act I should be doing. And he was praying to Krishna that please, I don't want any sort of postponement of my karma. I want to get this karma right away. Give me the results right away. Whatever it is, I want to suffer now. Even if I need to abandon all my wealth, all the kingdom, everything, no problem. Give me the reaction right now. He was praying. And then by the time he reached Hastinapura, he got the news. He'd been cursed. You have 7 days to live. And Parikshit stopped all the kingly activities, took the robes of a mendicant, of a sadhu, went to the banks of Ganga, and all the sages in the entire creation, they all became extremely intrigued. Wow, Parikshit has been cursed. He has 7 days to live. His birth was so auspicious. Krishna personally came to protect him inside the womb of Uttara. He's going to die now. I want to go and be there. So they all came. Thousands of them. They all appeared in the scene. Like Narada, Vyasadeva, everyone came. And Parikshit tells them, in my life, I really don't want anything. I just want 3 things in my life. I want service to Krishna. I want to be friends with all living entities. And I want association of those who are in service of Krishna. What are the 3 things? Service to Krishna, friends with all living entities, association of those serving Krishna. Yeah, this is what I want. And then he says, I have a question though. I want to ask this question because I have 7 days to live. What should I do in these 7 days? I have 7 days. What should I do? I'm about to die. What is the duty of a person who is about to die? And then he asks, but death is so uncertain. We don't get to know, isn't it? When we are going to die. Nobody gets to know. At least in my knowledge, there are only 2 people who got to know. Parikshit got to know. There's another, each one decided. Yeah. He could choose. There's another great king by name Khatwanga. Khatwanga was also helping Devatas. He was a great king on earth, but he was taken for a battle to help with Devatas. And for a long time, he just fighting, years, hundreds of years, he's just fighting. And eventually, he won the battle for Devatas. It was not even his battle. He was taken as like, you come and help us. And at the end of it, Devatas asked, oh, great job, Khatwanga. What do you want? And Khatwanga is like, I wasted my life fighting for you guys. Can you just tell me how much time do I have more to live? And they look at the charts and you have 1 muhurta to live. You know how much is 1 muhurta? Like around 45-50 minutes. Huh? He was told you have 1 muhurta to live. We would have freaked out. Isn't it? Imagine you have 1 muhurta to live. Right now. What will you do? Yeah. It's also a story from Bhagavatam. It's also the story which is quoted by Shukadev later. I'll come back to that later. And then Khatwanga says, no problem. 1 muhurta, please transfer me to a holy place without any delay. So they just right away transported him. He focused fully, immersed himself in Krishna and perfected his life. So it's a fortune to get to know, but not everybody get to know how much time we have. Yudhishthira says actually to Yaksha in Mahabharata, one of the most interesting, the most amazing thing in the whole life is that everybody lives with this illusion that I'm not going to die. Yeah. I'll just keep living. So we make plans, but just keep living. Nobody plans what's going to happen afterwards. So Yudhishthira says this is the most astonishing thing in life. How is this possible? Everybody sees other people die, but they think, oh, I'm not going to die. And nobody makes plans for after death. Yeah. Anyway, coming back. So Parikshit asks, so death is uncertain. It really is of not much value if you just get to know what to do at the time of death because it's uncertain. What's the most important thing? How
you would be in service to your
how you would live. Yeah? Because death is uncertain. Isn't it? The important question then, how would you live? What's the purpose of life? These were the 2 questions which Parikshit asked. And all the sages, they all unanimously agreed, Shuka Muni, who is son of Vyasa, should be the one who should be speaking this. He was the youngest in the whole crowd. But he was chosen. You speak. And Shuka sat. Parikshit came and sat in front of him. For 7 days, 7 nights, they were just speaking. No breaks, no lunch, no dinner, no sleep, nothing. Parikshit says eventually in the beginning of 10th skandha, there are 12 skandhas in Bhagavatam. Parikshit says that I have been fasting. I have not even taken a sip of water. So please tell me Krishna's pastime in full. I want to hear Krishna's all Leela in Vistara. But that's already in 10th Skandam. We'll come to that later. So the conversation between Parikshit and Shukadev for 7 days, 7 nights became what's known as Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. And this is the most important thing for our lives. Why? Why? How to live. Amazing. Good. Yeah. The subject matter is how to live life. It's really valuable what we have. Human life, all the Shastras agree that this is the most suited life to actually transcend life. Because until now, we have been Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam. Again and again, repeatedly, millions of times, billions of times, trillions of times, we have taken birth again and again and again, and we have died. It's a fact. Whether you agree with this or not, whether you believe with this or not, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. I have this apple because the story is also told with the apple. I drop this. It falls down. Why? Because of gravity. Newton figured it out, we all have been told, but anyway, it was also known to, there is also published research that this is Vedic knowledge, published research from universities in the West. Anyway, we still have been told that Newton figured this out. That's okay. Coming back, it really doesn't matter whether you believe with this or not, right? You agree? It's a law of nature. Yeah. It really doesn't matter whether you agree, you don't believe, doesn't matter. You drop, it will fall. Eternity of life is as fundamental as gravity. Yeah? It really doesn't matter whether you believe with it or not. Life is eternal. There is no other way, at least I can comprehend, and how we explain life. And somebody is born in Somalia, having no food whatsoever, and to eat human flesh. And somebody is born as a super rich person, somebody is super brilliant, somebody is not really, How do you explain all these things? Random chemical composition, I can't really agree with it. Yeah. For something to be called as random, how many of us from science background here? Science, you have studied some mathematics? Yeah. Many. It's good. No problem. Shall we refresh a little bit of statistics? Yeah. See, for an event to be called as random, all the outcomes need to be equally likely. Yeah. So let's say there are two outcomes, of course, tossing the coin. It's not really a random event. You can mathematically model this. For a layman, this is random because you have no idea how to program this in your mind and then calculate for head and tail, because if you program in a way that you have you're holding it in a certain height and then giving certain push, you can really mathematically model this, whether the outcome is head or tail. Anyway, but for a layman, it's a random event because head and tail comes random. If you put dice, right, 1 to 6, for us it's a random event because we have no idea how to play with it. But Shakuni knew. Yeah, he could get whichever number he want because you can actually mathematically model it. This is the art. He knew it, and that's the reason he could get whichever number he wanted. Yudhishthira was playing like us, having no idea. We play like, oh, okay, 1, oh, okay, good. Anyway, even in that case, if it is random, outcomes need to be equally likely, and that's called as a random event. Let's take simplest question of life. In this room, how many, maybe 30 people are there? How many of us want to be happy in life? Yeah. Anybody here like, no, Prabhu, I really want to suffer tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I really wish I suffer so much. I've been, getting so much of good things in my life. I hope, all my good things go away to everyone else and I just suffer and suffer and suffer. Anybody? No, right? Go and ask the same question in the entire Hoofddorp. Yeah. What's your answer? Not just for yours, whole Hoofddorp.
No, the whole
Majority would, maybe you'll find somebody who is perhaps thinking otherwise. I would say 99.999% of the population will say they want to be happy. Yeah. Now ask the same question to whole Netherlands. Right? Same question to whole world now. You agree? Majority of the population will want to be happy. If this was a random event, life is random, half the population would have been telling, no, I want to suffer. Just this one question proves that this is a heavily skewed situation right now. You can't call this as random. Every single living entity, now include dogs, cats, elephants, them also, and ask the same question, what do you want to do in life? I want to be happy. Yeah. Life is defined by this. Vedanta Sutra says, Anandamayo Bhyasat. Every single living entity target towards Ananda. There's a heavy skewness here. You can't define this by statistics, by probability, by randomness. It cannot be random. Yeah. So at least for my scientific brain, I can't accept that this is a random event. It just cannot be. You can try to fit your understanding to the data and then fit the model. That's how most of the modern science is. The conclusion is already there. You just want to put data into it and somehow or the other, come out with some sort of theory. We are from Vedic background, so let's understand that Vedic life is also scientific. It's the best science which is possible because it is not a belief system. It's actually a science system. And our sages were actually scientists. They understood based on their experiments in their hearts, with their purity, they understood the most intricate and most intrinsic behavior of the universe. And they have given us, which we have just thrown into dustbin and have been just following West blindly. In India today, we celebrate Halloween. For what reason? Yeah. India and Halloween. Thanksgiving in India. For what? Why? No, we'll do it. Pitru Paksha? No, who cares about that? Regressive system. All this Pitru Paksha, Shraddha and all. Who cares for that? Very regressive. Halloween and Thanksgiving, no problem. Yeah. This is how we have built our system. And this has been broadcasted and has been taken like, oh, this is fun to do it. The whole marketing machinery is there behind pushing products through it. And it's fun. Right? But Pitru Paksha, who is marketing? So it's fine. 15 days of, celebrating our ancestors. Who cares? Anyway, coming back. Why are we discussing all these things? I don't want to just get carried away.
He wanted to listen what Krishna did in his life, the prediction.
How to live like
How to live
that.
like that.
What is the purpose?
Human life is
Precious.
precious. Yeah. And it's not random. It is also not random that you all have come here today. Just not random. Let's make it count. The way we make it count is by actually understanding what Shukadeva answered. Questions are great, but the answer took full 7 days to discuss. Right? And in between come the stories of people who have successfully lived human life. Stories of Kapila Muni, Dhruva. You have heard of Dhruva? You know Dhruva? Small kid. He was not really treated well by his father and the stepmother. Dhruva goes to forest asking, where is Narayana? Eventually Narada Muni comes and tells, this is the method you should follow. With a matter of 6 months, Dhruva perfected his life, was face to face with Narayana. That's fourth skanda. Story of Prithu Maharaj, Anga, Vena, Bharata Maharaj. Bharata was a great king. He was son of Rishabdev. In the prime of his youth, he left his kingdom. And this is like millions of years old story. But life is anyway eternal, as we discussed. If you want to understand from the time perspective, entirety of Srimad Bhagavatam is more or less is a collection of incidents which have happened in this day of Brahma, yeah, until now. What's going to happen in the future also a little bit described, but very, very less. But most significant stories and real incidents which have happened in today of Brahma. Yeah. Brahma's day is called as Kalpa. What is it called as? Kalpa. One Kalpa has 14 Manvantaras. Yeah. We are in 7th Manvantara now. It's called as Vaivasvata Manvantara. This day of Brahma is called as Shvetavaraha Kalpa. Anybody who has done Sandhya or taken Sankalpa for any religious Havan or whatever, you know how the whole thing is counted. Yeah. We were taught this when we were given Upanayana and then Sacred Thread. Every day you used to recite Vishnoha Rajnaya Pravartamanasya Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shvetavaraha Kalpe Ashtavimshati Kali Yuge. Yeah. Prathama Padhi. Right? That's the time reference. So Vaivasvata is the 7th Manvantara. Dvitiya Parardha is Brahma just finished his 50th birthday. Yeah. So his 50th birthday is done. This is the first day after his 50th birthday. It's called a Shvetavaraha Kalpa because Varaha avatar came. The first avatar. Swayambhuva Manu time. It's the first Manu, Swayambhuva Manu. Eventually different Manus, Chakshusha Manu and then now Vaivasvata Manu. And then later other Manus will come. One Manu is one Indra and principal set of Devatas. Indra is a position. Yeah. Every Manvantara, the whole set of Devatas change their positions. Okay. Why I am saying this? Because Srimad Bhagavatam is describing principal incidents which have happened in today of Brahma, the beginning of the day of Brahma until now. All the greatest of the personalities who have lived teaching how to live, like Dhruva, like Bharata. So I was telling about Bharata. So Bharata left his kingdom and went to place where we get Saligram Shila. Yeah, there's a river called as Gandaki River. You get Saligram Shila there. And then there he was performing his activities of spirituality. And eventually he perfected his life almost. Yeah, he was almost reaching perfection. And that time one day he saw a small deer was drowning in the river because its mother, the mother deer was pregnant, was there in the river to drink water, and then a tiger came, and then this deer wanted to just jump to the other side of the river and then save its life, but during the process it got miscarriage. The baby fell in the water, and looking at the whole situation, the mother deer just left the body in distress. And Bharata was just seeing all these things, during his austerities, what he was doing, the banks of the river. And he's like, oh, I need to save this deer. So he jumps into the water, brings the deer back, and starts giving all the nourishments to the deer. Then unfortunately becomes so attached with the deer. And one day the deer left. Bharata used to do all his tapasya, havan, everything with the deer. He used to even sleep with the deer, on his chest. If he is going to forest to collect all the twigs and everything for the havan, he used to carry the deer on his neck. The person who left the whole kingdom, entirety of earth, he left it but then eventually got attached to a deer. He could have gotten so many deers in his kingdom before. Here he is almost perfecting his life, but then got attached to a deer. And one day deer left. And Bharata went crazy, totally crazy. Just wandering everywhere, where is my deer? And then died. And the theory of rebirth is that yam yam vapi smaran bhavan tejati ante kalevaram. Whatever consciousness you leave your body, that's the life you get next life. So Bharata became a deer. He became a deer. And eventually, in deer's life, he understood, I made a mistake. Almost I was about to reach the perfection, but because I was alone, I didn't have any association of like-minded people who were supporting me in my sadhana. In the body of the deer, he went back to the same place, but then found sages in the area and started living with the sages and hearing from them. And next life, he became a human again. Because he was so spiritually advanced, all the advancement remained. In deer's life also it was there, next life also it was there. It's also principle from Gita. Krishna says, Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamiham. If you know what is LIC in India, they have this tagline, yoga kshemam vahamiham. Absolute disaster as a tagline, because they are not going to take care of you. They'll give some money to the remaining ones afterwards, right? When Krishna promises Yogakshemam Vahamyaham, he's telling about you. You surrender to me, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. No other thought in your life. Ye jana paryupasate. If you surrender to Krishna, Tesham Nityabhyuktanam. I'll make sure whatever achievement you have done in spirituality, I'll preserve it. If I die today, and because of whatever fortune, if I get a human birth again, I'll not be a PhD again. Nobody will come and tell, oh, this is Dr. Hegde here. He is a computer engineering PhD. Nobody will tell that. Yeah. I will also not know anything. I need to start learning from ABC, ONE1, IE. This is how I should start, right? What is the proof?
Current life is
Current life is like this, right? That's the proof. Very good. Sharp. Yeah. So, nobody is being born as, oh, this is like a baby, but it's a PhD. No one. But bhakti, you can see, so many babies are there, they're like young children, but showing extraordinary skills, extraordinary amount of bhakti in the heart. So, bhakti always stays through lives. Right? Anyway, coming back, eventually in the third shot, Bharata perfected his life. So that's there in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto. The story of a great king called as Chitraketu. I'm just giving crash course now. Yeah? In 6th canto, there is story of Chitraketu. He married 1 crore wives to get a son, and eventually got a son, but the son died because the son was poisoned by other queens. Only one queen had a son, and then other queens poisoned the son. Chitraketu understood, oh my God, what is this? And Narada Muni brought the son back to life. And the son asked, who are you? Why have you brought me back to life? I don't even remember who you are. I have been to some other lives now. I don't even know which life is this. And Chitraketu got a shock of his life. Oh my God. I married 1 crore wives to get a son eventually, and then he died, and then he's back to life, but he's asking me, who am I? So he surrendered to Narada Muni, and Narada Muni gave him perfection within 2 weeks. And then Chitraketu got cursed by Mother Parvati. He became a biggest ever demon in the entirety of creation, named Rudrasura. Such an amazing story. Whole 6th canto is filled with this. And then the story of Ajamila. He was really a sinful person. But just before he was about to die, he called for his son. Son's name was Narayan. And somehow he was protected because he chanted the name of Narayan. That story is there. The whole 7th canto is filled with Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. Small boy again. but perfected his life by understanding Krishna is everywhere. Yeah. Yes, Narasimha Bhagavan came. Narasimha is Krishna. The same. Right? So, eventually in 8th canto we discuss about Bali Maharaj. Yeah. Vamanadev comes. In 9th canto we discuss about Ambarish Maharaj. Durvasa came to as a sage in the place where Ambarish was doing his tapasya and then his austerities, and then without serving or before serving Durvas, Ambarish was advised to take one sip of water for the sake of completion of his austerities. And Durvasa became so angry. He created a demon to go and kill this Ambarish. But then Durvasa had no idea that Ambarish has Sudarshan Chakra with him because Krishna had given him Sudarshan. He was such a great devotee that Krishna, okay, just take Sudarshan, he will be with you always. So Sudarshan wanted to eventually kill Durvasa, but then Durvasa was running everywhere. And then he goes to Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu also, and then he was told, sorry, we can't protect. So eventually Vishnu tells him, I am sold out person of my devotees. Aham bhakta paradhina. I don't have any independence. Asutantra. You need to go and ask forgiveness from Ambarish. So eventually Durvasa comes back and falls at the feet of Ambarish and then tells, please accept me. I'm sorry for offending you. Then Ambarish forgave you. He didn't even consider. For 1 year Ambarish was fasting, just waiting for Durvasa to come back. And after telling all these stories, eventually the story of Krishna comes in 10th canto, 10th skanda. There are 12 skandas total. 18,000 shlokas. The 10th skanda, there are stories of Krishna performing his childhood pastimes in Vrindavan. The supreme absolute truth. Just behaving like a small boy. So that's the thing which we are celebrating in the month of Kartik. We have this Damodar here. He's being tied by his mother, Yashoda, because he was stealing butter. Right? Now it looks like a simple story, but then it becomes meaningful because it's Krishna who is doing it. Yeah. Supreme absolute truth. The cause of all causes. Brahma Samhita says, Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna, Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. This is the cause of all causes. The entirety of creation is there in Krishna. Just a fraction of Krishna. Whatever in the whole creation makes you feel, wow, this is nice, that's Krishna's energy. In 10th chapter Gita, there is a shloka, 11th, no, 10th. Arjuna asked Krishna, how can I perceive you in this world? So Krishna tells all the bestest of the everything, that I am that. Right? And then at the end, after telling like 30-40 shlokas, Krishna says, where is the end? I can just go on telling my glories. Anything which makes you feel astonished, feel amazed, feel wow. Krishna says, that is just a spark of my splendor. Just a fraction of my energy, I am just sustaining the whole of the creation. Krishna says, Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. There is nothing beyond me. Mayi sarvam idam protam sutre maniganaiva. Everything, the entirety of creation is like a pearl necklace, if you think. There is a thread which is running. I am the thread. Sutre mani ganaiva. I am the sutra. The thread which is sustaining the whole of the universe. And that understanding is very close to how modern quantum physics tells. The whole of universe is a connected phenomena. They call it as quantum gravity. We call it as Vishnu. Yeah. Our understanding of Vishnu is that he is there everywhere. That is the dhatu of it. Visha. How many of us know Vishnu Sahasranam here? Yeah. Do you know the first shloka?
Shuklam.
No, that's part of Prarthana. And eventually when Vishnu Sahasranam starts, the first shloka of Vishnu Sahasranam.
Vishnu.
Good. Right? Om Vishwam. First name of Vishnu in 1000 names of Vishnu is Vishwa. And Vishwa is Unfortunate, not. Vishwa is that which is all pervasive. Yeah. Universe is a derived meaning. Yeah. Comes from the dhatu Vishwa, means all pervasive. So these Vedic sages understood that the whole of creation is a connected phenomena, which is confirmed by Krishna in Gita. Mattaha parataram nanit kinchidasi dhananjaya mayi sarvamidam protam. Everything is there. I am the one who is constantly holding everything. That's the meaning of Vishwa. Yeah. And in the personal form is Vishnu. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro, right? So if you understand the theory behind it, if you understand the science behind it, all the nonsensical things which are there in our mind will go away. Unfortunately, we don't have the understanding, the scientific basis of why we are doing what we are doing. Yeah. Unfortunately, this questioning and reasoning has been just kept away from us. We have not been taught in a logical way how the culture makes sense. And we have been just blindly following West, thinking that, oh, there is more meaning here. Oh, science is so beautiful, they reason everything. No, sorry. There is enough dogma in science, and there is a lot of logic in Vedic life. A lot of logic and rationality. The whole of Vedic life is built on rationality. It is not built on belief. In the beginning of Gita, this is the last thing I want to tell. Arjuna comes to Krishna and tells, I'm really confused. Karpanya doshopahata svabhavaha pritchami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha. I'm asking you a question, Krishna. Pritchami. Dharma sammudha chetaha. I have become mudha. Right? No brain. Yat shreyaha syan nishchitam bruhitan me. Please tell me in conclusive terms, nishchita. Whatever is the highest, most auspicious things to be done right now. Shishyasteham chadimam tvam prapannam. I accept you as my guru. I am your shishya. Please tell me. This is 2nd chapter, 7th verse in Gita, wherein Arjuna comes and surrenders to Krishna. Until then, Krishna is not speaking. Arjuna is speaking. It is not really Bhagavad Gita until then. It's Arjuna's Gita. He is just telling, oh, I don't want to fight because of n number of reasons. Yeah. Until Arjuna is speaking, Krishna is not interrupting at all. He's not interfering at all. He's just there, just mildly smiling. When Arjuna surrendered, Krishna could have just told, you accepted yourself as a foolish person. You accepted yourself that I am your guru. You accepted yourself that I need to tell you conclusive terms what needs to be done. Just, you fool, go and fight. He could have finished it right there. So 2nd chapter, 8th verse, Gita done. Right? Could have. Isn't it? No. But Krishna took Arjuna on a very logical, rational discussion for whole 18 chapters in the middle of the battlefield. At the end, he tells, Yatha ichhita tatha kuru. Whatever, I have told you now, contemplate about it. However you think, please do it. That's our culture. Yeah. It's not a culture of just you need to just do something out of belief and faith and no. Rationally understand things. Okay? So, coming back to the story of Damodar, Krishna is being bound. And the reason this becomes beautiful is because it is Krishna who is being bound. A small baby, but this is the whole of the creation and beyond. Yeah. The most absolutely stunning form of a small baby. And the whole Leela is played in the heart of a great sage by name Satyavrata. What's the name? Satyavrata. And is part of Padma Puran. It's also part of Srimad Bhagavatam. And the Leela is played in the heart of Satyavrata. He is not going to record in a video with a vlogging that, okay, I'm going to record everything. No. If you connect with Krishna, who is everywhere, that's the conclusion of today. Krishna will play his Leela in your heart also. And that's how you can become happy. That's the purpose of our lives. We actually connect with Krishna in this life. Yeah. That's called as mukti. It's called as moksha, that you live in liberation, in association with Krishna. Like these great sages, like Parikshit. Concluding on Parikshit, eventually after hearing from Shukadev, it already left the body, perfected his body, And then Takshaka comes and bites. The whole body became ashes. So poisonous, Takshaka. And Kali Yuga started when Shringi cursed Parikshit. Such a great devotee was cursed by Shringi, having no common sense, and Brahmanas fell down. That's the point of start of Kali Yuga. Yeah. Wrapping up. Maybe you should wrap up. Shall we? Tell whatever comes to your mind, what you like today. We discussed so much, right? Yes.
The importance of living with purpose.
Okay, good.
Krishna,
What did you like?
that is everywhere.
Krishna is everywhere. Good. Yes. Hmm? No, you should tell something else. You can't tell, oh, I also like the same thing. I spoke for like 72 minutes. So you have at least something to say. Yes, Ritik?
How we can live happy?
How? By connecting with Krishna in your heart. Okay? Good. Yes, Mansa. No, not same. I won't accept same as the answer. Sorry. You have to tell something different. Yeah? Second best. Okay, you should take no problem. Yes.
Purpose.
What is the purpose? What is it?
To find my purpose.
Good. Very good. You should find your purpose. That's the principal question of life. Who am I? To start finding that answer.
I have one more.
Yes.
You can perfect your life.
You can perfect your life. Really good. Yes. Yes, Prithvi.
Yeah, I
Like
think
anything?
the importance of our own Vedas and also the purpose and the culture.
Yes.
And how profound it is.
Yes.
And how ill-informed we are.
Yes. Good. Thank you. That's my motivation also. To make you a bit sad that, oh my God, my life, what is it? So it's good if you become a little bit sad that, oh, I need to figure out. Then you start coming to my sessions then. So,
We have radical reasoning for everything.
yes. Yeah.
Everything is scientifically based.
Yes.
And today everything is told in a different
Yeah.
title, but
Yeah.
it all proves.
Good.
Follow the rest.
Yeah,
Very good.
eventually I think there is a lot, which
Yes.
is taken,
Yes.
right? So,
Yeah.
which is shown in a different lens.
Yes.
And we just need to realize, yes, we ourselves had it and we forgot, or
Yes.
it got lost somewhere.
Very good. Thank you. Yes.
Be more rational.
Okay.
To understand your deity. Try to learn how much ever you can.
Okay.
We don't have the time, but you need to spend some time on it.
That's the whole purpose. Shall I give you something which you can start doing today?
Yeah.
Like today.
Yeah.
This is what I am telling everywhere. If you have come to any of my sessions, I always tell this. Because otherwise, it just becomes a lot of information and no transformation. Knowledge is not information. It's about transformation. That's why Vedic life, knowledge is associated with Vinaya. Vidya, Vinaya Sampanne. Right? It's never about brain power, how much one can accumulate and then keep it. No. It's about humility. So, this is what you can do every single day starting today. First, please chant Hare Krishna mantra. You may think that, no, I don't want to do ISKCON. No problem. The mantra is not from ISKCON. The mantra is from Kali Santarana Upanishad. Yeah. There are a lot of Upanishads. Kali Santarana Upanishad is specifically for Kali Yuga. And this mantra is a Yuga Dharma. Yeah. Meaning, you don't need a Diksha from anybody to start chanting. Otherwise, every other single mantra needs a Diksha. Half of it, women cannot even recite. Not even half, more than half. Majority of it. Almost all of it needs a specific time. You need to be a Brahmana. Yeah. And Brahmana is not just somebody who wears sacred thread. Brahma janati iti Brahmana. You need to be aware of Brahman. Right? It is not a caste-based system. That's for one more day. Anyway. First thing is, chant Hare Krishna mantra. If you can spend 6 minutes in your life, 6 minutes, you can chant 108 times Hare Krishna mantra every day. Just 6 minutes. Can you spend 6 minutes of your lives? If somebody is saying, no, Prabhu, I don't have. I don't know. You can check your screen time in your phone, how much. So you will see there are a couple of other zeros maybe in front of 6. We have 1440 minutes a day. 6 minutes for Krishna and yourself. Second, start studying Srimad Bhagavatam. But before that, you study Gita. And I'm not telling to read. I'm telling to study, which means you need to understand. Yeah. So please study Bhagavad Gita. If you read one shloka of Gita a day, it will need 2 years for you to finish Gita. You can also come to our temple on the day of Gita Jayanti. We finish the entire Gita in 2.5 hours. You can also do it at your own home today, also or tomorrow. 2.5 hours, you'll finish Gita. Yeah. You read one shloka, it will take 2 years. And afterwards, you read one shloka of Bhagavatam, it will take 50 years for you to finish. 50. Yeah. Because Bhagavatam is 18,000 shlokas. So one shloka a day, 50 years. If you are confident you will live, do it. Otherwise, perhaps you should take a little bit more seriously and start studying a bit more. Yeah. That's second. Third, we do satsang in Hoofddorp, in our home, every week. Of course, in Kartik, we are going around in so many different places. But otherwise, in general, every Saturday evening, we have a program in our home. We live in Florianda. You can just come and associate. Satsanga is the most valuable thing in life. Sripad Shankaracharya says, Satsangatve Nissangatvam. Once you get into Satsanga, again comes from the same dhatu, Sat. Sat means eternal. Dhatu for Satya also. Yeah. Satsanga. Satsangatve Nissangatvam. All the other bad things in life will go away. Nissangatve Nirmohatvam. Once you get Nissanga, the extreme desire which is there in the heart, I want to become happy, all those things will go away. I want to enjoy the crunch which is there, go away. Next, Nirmohatve Nischalatattvam. Your consciousness will be fixed. Whole of Gita, Krishna is just studying on one thing. Be fixed in consciousness. Don't let it just be a monkey. Yeah. Nirmohatve Nischalatattvam. Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. You live in liberation. Yeah. So all starts from Satsanga. So you should live in Satsanga. At least come on Saturday evenings. Okay? If Prithvi's house is better for you, we'll start in Prithvi's house. No problem.
It's always open.
Okay? If you think, oh, I don't know this Nilambar, I can't go there, I'll come here. No problem. Yeah. Satsanga. Fourth, and wherever I go, I tell this. I know people have real difficulty with this. So I feel also empathetic about it. But at least give it a shot. Start living a sattvic life. Because Vedic life cannot really work out. Spirituality will not really transform your heart unless the lifestyle supports it. Yeah. I hope you all know what is sattvic life. It's in what you consume. What you eat, what you browse, what you see, what you hear, things need to be sattvic. Most importantly, what you eat and what you browse. Right? Needs to be sattvic. Most importantly, what you eat needs to be offered to Krishna before you eat. Yeah. So that you get prasada. Once you start eating prasadam, your consciousness will get affected straight away. Pure food, pure consciousness. Straight away. You can see it for yourself. Fifth, do some seva. Our whole life is wasted in doing things for ourselves. Yeah. You can all think for yourself from childhood. You have at least gone to school 18 years, every day, 8 hours, 9 hours, doing homework afterwards. All for what? Getting a job. Right? If we have already got the job, and we are still struggling in life, right? Still anxious in life, there's something wrong. I need to really straighten up how I'm living. So please start giving some time at least to a cause which is beyond yourself, targeted towards Krishna. Now, when I was in my 9th grade, I came across this Subhashita in Sanskrit, which is something which really affected my life towards positivity a lot. It says that when a river flows, it really doesn't keep anything for itself. It just gives everything. Yeah. There's a mango tree. The tree doesn't keep anything for itself. It just gives all the fruits to others. Right? Not that, oh, I'll keep 40%, you get 60%. No. Whole. So Subhashita asked, oh human, what are you doing? You're just consuming everything. Right? So just give back something. Okay. So first is chant Hare Krishna mantra. Will you do it? Yes. 6 minutes. Yeah. Please give it a shot. Okay. And next year I want to come to all of your houses and we do a program in your houses like this. We study Srimad Bhagavatam a little bit and then we do Damodara Ashtakam and then yeah. This year my schedule is out of control right now. I can't come, I can't really promise also. But next year we'll plan. Okay? Second, study Bhagavatam, but before that you need to study Gita so that you get some preliminary understanding and then you go for Bhagavatam. Third, Satsanga. Sattvic. One practical thing which we all can do, at the end of it, I'll come to all of you with a QR code of our program. Just scan and join, at least be there in the group. Yeah. Then we'll see. I'll talk with Prithvi and we'll see if we can do something here. At least once a month maybe. Yeah. Good. Thank you for triggering that. Anybody else want to shout out anything, whatever you liked? Because we covered so much. Anyone?
What time is the satsang at your home?
Is 6 o'clock, Saturday evenings. Yes.
The best part that I came to this satsang that I really wanted to attend some satsang here in Holland basically.
Yes.
Yet. So that was my takeaway. Like, I really wanted to be somewhere like this. I didn't know this is going to happen and I was praying that this should happen in my home as well.
Good. It will happen soon.
That, that's my take.
Good.
Rest,
Thank you.
I've always believed in Vedic life and that it's very scientific.
Good. Thank you. Yes. Anyone else? 3 other people. Whatever you want to shout.
Nothing is random.
Nothing is random. Very good. Good. Next. 2 other. Mansa. Coming back. What do you think? Still thinking?
I mean, I gave already 1 month.
Okay.
Life is a constant, it keeps going on.
Life is eternal. Yeah. Shall I do a quick recap so that at least you'll get to know one more, right? 2 minutes, okay? We start with Parikshit. Even before that, Arjun. Arjun goes to Dwarka, comes back, lost all his powers, goes and tells to Yudhishthir, we pack up. They make Parikshit as the king. Parikshit meets Kali. Dharma was standing on 1 leg, has 4 legs otherwise. Yeah. Satya, Shaucha, Daya. 4th one? Tapa. Yeah. Parikshit established Dharma everywhere in the entire kingdom. Kali didn't get a place. Comes back and tells. Parikshit gives wealth. Then eventually Parikshit is lost in the forest. Goes to the sages. Which sage? Shamik Rishi. Then couldn't get any reception. Throws the snake. The son of Shamik, who is? Shringi. Curses that 1 week, Takshaka will kill. Right? And Parikshit leaves everything, goes to the banks of Ganga. All the sages come there and they choose Shuka to speak answers for 2 questions, which were about we are about to die, what should you do? You're living, what should you do? How to live? And that whole conversation becomes Srimad Bhagavatam, in which in 10th skanda comes Krishna's childhood pastimes, and we are celebrating Damodar, part of 10th skanda, and is also part of Padma Purana. So we'll sing Damodar Ashtakam now. You can put it on the screen. And when you come to offer, you can offer to the lotus feet of Krishna first, then to the Nabhi of Krishna, then to the face of Krishna, around the body of Krishna. So this is how you offer lamb or arati to Krishna. Okay, first to lotus feet, Nabhi, the face, around the body. Okay, we'll start singing and people can start coming already because we have a lot of people. Okay, and maybe Raji or Bhavika can help. Okay, they will help. Shall we start? Keep sitting, just come one by one so that we don't clog here. You can follow the lyrics, don't feel shy. We all sing. Perhaps turn on the light. Dim it. Good. You all can sit. Sit down. Let us sing. And then one by one you can come and offer. Okay? You can invite everybody to come in. All will come. Hare Krishna. We start singing now, okay? Oh, what happened to this? ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹಿಂಗೆ Okay, so we sing. Yes. Just try to follow the lyrics. Don't feel shy. Just sing. Okay? We do it together because it's too late already. Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamana Yashodhamiyo Lokhaladhavamana Paramrishtamatyantato Drutya Gopya Rudantamurnetra Yugmamrijanta Karambuja Yugmena Satankanekta Mohoshvasakam Patri Rekhanka Kanda Stitagraivam Damodaram Bhaktimadam Iti Dritsvalila Vedananda Kunde Swaghosham Nimajantamakhyapayantam Tadiyeshitadneshu Bhaktairjitatva Punav Prematastam Shata Vritti Vande Varam Deva Moksham Mokshavadimva Mochanyam Vrineham Vareshadapina Idam Teva Purnatha Gopanavana Sadami Manasya Virastam Kimanyai Idam Te Mukham Bhoja Makyanta Nilai Tam Kuntalai Snegdha Raktaischa Gopyam Mohoschumbitam Bimvarastagaram Te Vanasya Virastamanam Aksham Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukha Jalabhivana Kripa Drashti Vrashyati Dinam Batano Grihane Shamamagya Medyakshidarsha Kuberatma Jaubadha Mutyaiva Yadva Vayamochitau Bhakti Bhajau Kritau Cha Tatha Prema Bhaktim Swakam Me Prayacha Mokshe Grabho Me Sri Damodareha Namaste Sudam Me लीलाय प्रेमाय Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We all can sing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. All of us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare दामोदर भगवान की जय, दामोदर अष्टकम की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. Hare Krishna, thank you so much.